All right. I think I got all three cameras. You, you, and you. What's going on, guys? It's Nando back again with another video. Thanks for stopping by. And we've got probably the most expensive thing that I've ever purchased besides a car or a house. And that is the Vision Pro from Apple. So for $3,499 US for the base model, I decided, well, what is this spatial computing that Apple continues to insist that this is? Because this isn't a VR headset. This isn't a mixed reality headset. This isn't an augmented reality headset. This is spatial computing. All fancy terminology from Apple, but with some merit. Now, I'm sure by the time you're watching this video here today, this isn't the first video you've seen on this device, but what I want to do today is I want to unbox this device. I'm going to have some more videos. That's what I want you guys to stay tuned for. But my goal with this device is to kind of give you a bare bone, honest to truth, just here's my impressions, here's what I like, here's what I love, here's what I hate about this device. Nothing crazy, nothing walking around the streets of New York City like Casey Neistat, which great video, by the way. Nothing coming out of a Tesla because A, I don't own one, and B, because I'm not going to go around driving with my Vision Pro. But I do want to see what I use this for. I want to see if this actually excites me, if this actually gets me to use this device. And what I mean by that is, often when you buy a device, you know what you want to use it for. The MetaQuest 3, big gaming device. MetaQuest 2, MetaQuest 1, PlayStation VR 1, PlayStation VR 2, those devices, HTC Vives, the list goes on. Those are gaming specific, gaming first headsets. MetaQuest 3 is probably the first one that kind of blurs that line a little bit with that pass-through and that augmented reality, right? That mixed reality. What will this device do? Because as of right now, this, in my opinion, just based off of early reviews and based off what everything Apple has said, it's not going to be a gaming first headset by any stretch of the means, right? You should be able to play games, remote play, Steam Link, things of that nature. But what are you going to be using this device first and foremost for? Because it is very expensive to just sit around the house like the Quest 3 and things of that nature. So 2.5 minutes in, let's go ahead and unbox this video. Let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside. And first initial impressions is this is a massive, massive box. So I had it pre-ordered the day it came out. I missed the pre-order window of picking it up on Friday, right? So whenever you're watching this video, Friday was the release date. So I missed that window, but I was able to secure for pickup today. Today being Monday, February 5th. But I also decided to go ahead and spend a little bit more money and get the 512 gigabyte version. So let's go ahead, lift this box up and take a look. And if you go to the Apple Store, you'll see them kind of laying around just like they do often with their products, their iPhones, their Macs, their iPads. This one is anchored in. At least the units that I played with and touched with, you can't lift this up. You can't play with it in your hand. If you want to be able to do that and have that experience, well, for that, you're going to need to actually schedule a demo. They'll bring it out. They'll go through the motions with you, and it'll last about 20, 30 minutes. I skipped that altogether. All I simply did was try on the light seal to see if it fit me the best. Then I was out of there. So there it is, guys. This is, again, very expensive. Let's kind of take a look at just starting from the back. So if you guys look from back here, Justine mentioned that she wanted a sweater made out of this fabric. It's very soft, very stretchy, okay? Let's take a look at the sides here. The sides have what's housing the spatial audio, or the speakers, if you will. So you got one on the left, obviously one on the right. In the front of the device, it comes with, some people call this a bra, some people call this just a little sleeping aid knitted thing. I like that it comes with something like this because I know tons of people would buy things like this to protect that screen. So the fact that Apple included this, I'm all for. And then if you peep off here, this knob that I'm touching, this kind of adjusts the tension, if I'm remember correctly, from the Apple Store. This is going to adjust the tension to your band. Now, the device in the box, we'll get to here in a second, comes with this one. This is the Solo Knit Loop, I think is what they call it. And there's the other one in the box that's going to allow you to put more pressure on your head. Some people prefer it that way. That's a more traditional, longer user style of a VR headset. I'm hoping that just using this as it comes is going to suffice. Okay. Other thing to note here is I was a 21W. I think the W stands for wide. After it scans your face, after it does all of that, it recommends what light seal it thinks you need. And that's kind of where and why at the Apple Store I said, listen, I don't want to demo the product. I don't need to do all that. But I do want to try the light seal that mine comes with. So they brought out a demo unit. They placed the light seal on it for me. And I was able to kind of have that experience. And it felt fine. So I'm hoping it translates the same to here today when I start using this device. Hopefully it wasn't just the excitement level and me wanting to get in and out of that Apple Store. But enough rambling. Let's peel back these tabs and let's take a look at the device itself. So again, I'm super, super impressed with how just soft and just, it just feels good. Like this fabric feels good. We're going to move this off to the side. Hopefully that doesn't fall off or I'm going to cry. So Vision Pro polishing cloth. Not even going to open this up, but has a polishing cloth. Apple doesn't normally do that. They would probably sell the polishing cloth for $200. Light seal cushion. Now this says comes out this way. Oh, okay. So you gotta kind of finagle it out. It's a bit of an annoyance. Light seal cushion. So they do give you an extra light seal cushion. From everything I'm seeing online, the one that comes pre-installed on your unit is the thinner of the two. So this one should be a little thicker. This one should be a little squishier. This one right here should give you a little bit of a bigger distance between your eyes and the screen themselves. So we're going to put that off to the side. Boom. And then in here, got a ton of literature. Vision Pro, I can't imagine I'm going to need this. However, I think if there's ever been a device that you've purchased or made by any company, this might be the kind of literature that your average consumer might actually want to read and check into. Right here it says dual loop band. So dual loop band. This is the band that's going to give you the option to strap this over your head to provide better support and more cushion for your Vision Pro. I'm not going to unbox this. I'm not going to open this because my intention, my goal, my hope here is that everything I need I can do with this band here. Now, battery pack. This is probably the biggest controversy or the biggest talking point about this device, at least initially, before people really got an opportunity to use it. The Vision Pro does not come in with a built-in battery. You need something like this. This is a big battery. This is hefty. This cable's long enough. You're going to be able to attach your battery to this port right here. Okay, so this port, and then from this port, and it kind of guides you, has a solid circle and an open circle, kind of where you need to plug it in and not. And it's going to magnetically attach, lock in place, and then I guess after approximately 30 seconds to a minute, you're ready to go. This is how you power this device. You're not ever, at least version 1, going to just charge this directly like you would a Quest 3, like you would previous headsets, and then you're on your way. Hopefully that's a version 2 with the battery being an attachable and removable feature, that'd be kind of cool. I'm not really concerned about the battery pack itself. I think the cable's long enough. From early reviews I've seen, you shouldn't necessarily be weighed down by it. I'm sure at some point, depending on what you're going to be doing, it might become cumbersome, but I'm not concerned about that. You get another braided, I'm assuming USB-C, yep, USB-C to USB-C cable. One thing to note, these are probably the nicest cables I've ever seen Apple make. So that's nice. And then for some odd reason, they're giving you a 30 watt standard charger. People have said online that this device takes up to 65 watts. So obviously, if you're going to be charging this device quickly, you're going to need something more powerful. This is fine, but it's not the 65 watts. Again, why the 35? I don't know. However, given the fact that Apple these days with their iPhones do not give you charging bricks, the fact that they did here today is exciting. And, I'm grateful for it, right? Just another way to charge this thing off the rip. So let's put everything away real quick. And then let's talk about this device before we start getting ready for the next one. So, Vision Pro. Let's remove. How does this come off? I'm trying to figure out the easiest way to pull. All right, so I kind of messed up there. So this comes off very easily. And then there's your Vision. I mean, it is and looks like an extremely nice piece of tech. You've got sensors galore. You've got sensors at the bottom, clearly visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 at the bottom here. I mean, there's your, I'm assuming, power button up top here. There's your digital crown there. I can tell you guys already that this comes on and off fairly easily. So be very careful with your light seal situation thing. The person at Apple said that the best way to hold this thing is to pinch it like so, like grab it from the top and then put it on your head. Guys, we're going to put it on. The device isn't on. No. Well, yeah, I can do that because I thought, well, if I put it on, is it going to prompt to turn on? But I think it says I don't have the battery. I'm not going to put the battery on it. We're just going to put this on. Y'all going to tell me what I look like. And then let's adjust the tension on this bad boy. It's a little loose. Gotta really tighten it in there a little bit. If you have long hair. Okay, so first things first. First things first, I can't see you guys, right? I'm assuming my camera's over here. I know my other camera's there. I got one up top somewhere. There's a little bit of light bleed down here, and that's expected. It doesn't feel, yet at least, doesn't feel uncomfortable. The one thing that I'm kind of noticing is the back of my head. It's almost like I want to push and dig the band in, like in the back of my ears, like I would with my hair. But maybe that's just because I have long hair. It feels good on the forehead, like it feels like it's stable there. It feels like it's a little loose down here. Apple did say that if I need a different light seal, if I need something else, I can come by, switch it in and out, and keep it moving. So there you have it, guys. Again, I can't see you all, so we're going to finish this video like we do every other video. If you like this kind of content, please consider hitting that like button. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. And please stay tuned for more videos regarding this device here today. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Apple's extremely expensive travel case as well, so stay tuned for that. And obviously, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos and a lot of reviews regarding this device itself. What do I like about it? What do I hate about it? Should you buy it? Should you not buy it? Am I going to keep it? Those are all things that I'm going to be looking into. Yeah, it keeps slipping on my head a little bit as I review this device. So please, guys, like always, don't forget to stay geeky. It was Nando. Peace, salute, and I'm off.
to the metaverse, into that Player One universe. Quite frankly, I'm just off into my living room, putting this on my head and seeing what it's all about. Adios, guys, and I'll catch you.